Hey, there you guys are again. Welcome back to Beer Geek Beer Reviews. And today is a brand new one right here, and I've been waiting to say this all day long just to get into this review. This is Brew Kettle's Production Works Slaughterhouse. Yes, I wanted to say that. Slaughterhouse Red. It is an Irish red ale. This actually just came out. I mean, it looks like this is, intended for their Halloween brew. Here is everything that's on said label. This I was actually excited for because when I walked into one of my favorite local places here in Ohio, I went down to Cork and Caps in Warren, and I found this, and they said that actually just came in. I will just go ahead and get into the particulars of this beer. But at the same time, I paid $2.05 at this place just for this beer. Now, is it going to be worth it? Well, we're about to find out. Let's go ahead and get a pour on this beer. Oh, beautiful coloring already. Created a decent head. Put the bottle back here, and voila, there is said beer. It has a, I hate doing this, about a finger's worth of head. Nice amber color. It's not like a blood red color. Let's see what it looks like when I get it up kind of out of the lighting. Yeah, that's a Irish red ale. Especially, oh, I like some Irish red ales. Sorry for sounding a little ree there. But at the same time, I really want to get into this, man. The head, it looks like a nice malty color because you get that little bit of like a yellow astringency because of how much malt that they had to use. I mean, look at the color that's showing up on my finger there. I mean, that is a nice red color. Head seems to be dissipating rather quickly. Might be just the way that I rinsed out my glass. It always helps when you guys, do your beers. And if you already have a beer, like let's say a beer clean glass, they say it still helps to go ahead and give it a rinse over with cold water. And that could dissipate on some of your carbonation as well. So, you can do that as you feel fit. Now with this beer, let me see if I can, 5.7% alcohol by volume and 18 IBUs. That's what I really love about this stuff when it comes to putting the alcohol by volume and the IBUs on this stuff. People want to know that stuff. We got to get after the brewing companies to give us a little bit more information on the beers. I mean, I'm not asking for the recipe per se, but I'm definitely asking for the alcohol by volume, and I'm definitely asking for the IBUs, along with a freshness dating, either a best buy or a bottled on date. I mean, that all of us consumers are guaranteed to know this stuff. So with that said, let's get a nose on this. Smells malty. You get a little hint of some grassiness, but it's very light grassiness. It's not, you don't smell bitterness at all. Most of it just smells like if you taken your hand into a bag of malt and picked it up and smelled the malt with a little bit of husk. That's what it smells like. Definitely a good smelling beer. So, prost. And it's just that. I'm definitely picking up some of that malt. I'm definitely picking up some of that like cracked malt. Kind of like you get a little bit of that husk going on too. There is a little bit of grassiness in this beer. But don't think that it's going to knock your socks off. It is just what it says. It's an Irish red ale. So with that said, it's going to be a little bit more maltier. It's going to be less bitter, less hoppy. The hops are going to be there just to kind of tame those malts just a hair. But overall, I really love this beer, and my hat's off to Brew Kettle once again. They do some fantastic beer, and with this one, it's no exception. I mean, it's nothing to knock your socks off, but it's a nice little rendition of a Irish red ale, and they just posted it out for Halloween because it just on the bottle, and you can see Halloween weekends. So if you guys haven't had this one, I'm looking for a review from my good buddy Dr. Dave. Dave, get yourself one of these beers. Try it out. I mean, it's not gonna knock your socks off, but it is a definitely good beer. It's one that you guys could probably pick up a 4, 6, 8 pack. You know, get to a single shop. You know, grab them up. It's a very easy, very drinkable beer. And I like it. I'm going to go back for more. So with that said, I'll see you guys up on the flip side. Peace, pro, deuce. Rate, comment, subscribe. If you guys haven't had this beer, Brew Kettle doesn't really distribute out widely. You might find some in PA. You might find some maybe in Indiana, Illinois. I don't know. So with that said, hey, let me know what you guys think, especially here in Ohio, what you guys think of this beer. This beer is a good beer in my opinion, so I'll see you guys again later. Peace. Remember, don't drink and drive, don't text and drive, and as always, drink great, amazing beers, especially craft beers. Peace.